Here's what most of us don't realize: stress is contagious, not just metaphorically, but neurologically. When one family member's nervous system gets stuck in fight or flight mode, it creates a ripple effect that impacts everyone in the house. The baby picks up on dad's work tension, the toddler mirrors mom's overwhelm. Even the dog starts to act differently when the family stress peaks. And sometimes we try to fix individual problems, and this is really how we've grown up in the American culture. We think more individualized instead of as a family. Anxiety medication for mom, sleep training for the baby, behavior charts for the 5-year old. But we're missing the bigger picture here. You can't heal in isolation when you're neurologically wired to co regulate with the people that you live with. Maybe you've noticed that when one person in the family struggles, everyone else seems to struggle. Similar to how when one person in the family maybe is a little irritated, it seems to rub off on everyone else and they end up on edge too. This could show up in families like the dad's work stress affecting baby sleep, the mom's anxiety showing up as toddler tantrums, but this can also be holiday gatherings, leaving everyone exhausted for days. You're not imagining these connections, they're neurologically real. And research shows that up to 15% of infants experience regulation difficulties in their first year. But here's what that stat doesn't capture is that those babies are usually born into families where the parents are already stressed and already dysregulated. And we see this pattern week after week in our practice. Stressed parents are bringing in their struggling kids, not realizing that their nervous systems are connected like Wi Fi networks in the same house. The data gets more compelling, though, when mothers experience chronic stress during their pregnancy. Their cortisol levels can actually directly impact and program their baby's developing nervous system. That baby grows up with a nervous system pre wired for stress. They become anxious kids and stressed adults who end up having babies of their own, and the cycle continues. You're sharing nervous system patterns that have been literally passed down. Your nervous system doesn't operate in isolation. It's constantly reading and responding to the nervous systems around you through what we call co-regulation. Just like an air traffic controller coordinates multiple airplanes at one time, your nervous system is trying to coordinate with every other nervous system in your home. Kids are especially tuned into their parents' nervous system states, detecting stress through tone, touch, and even mom's heartbeat from across the room. When dad comes home stressed from work, the entire family's nervous systems shift toward that sympathetic dominance, that fight or flight mode, sometimes even within minutes. And let me give you two analogies to really make more sense of what I'm getting at here and that relate more to like an everyday life. Think of your nervous system like a computer with too many tabs open. The computer will start to act up. It becomes slower, but then it also affects everybody else that's connected to that same internet network. It starts to slow down and impact them as well. Or caring for mom's anxiety while dad's nervous system is dysregulated is like trying to remodel a house on a cracked foundation. So you're building on an unstable base. You can keep remodeling and you can repair the cracks in the wall and you can, redo the floors because now it's all uneven. But if you don't fix the foundation, those things are going to keep showing up. When families receive neurologically focused chiropractic care together, it creates what we call a regulation field, where everybody's nervous systems supports rather than stresses the others. But breaking the generational cycle requires addressing the whole family system, not just the identified patient or the one that's showing the signs. Just like that umbilical cord that connected mom to baby, your family stays neurologically connected. And healing happens best when you heal all together. So here's what I want to leave you with. Instead of just surviving the chaos, you can start transforming it. So families, it may be time to schedule that boost adjustment as we head into summer, as schedules get a little bit more crazy. And if you're new here or your child is under care, but now you're interested to see your scans, click the link in our bio, comment below, or send us a DM to schedule. Your family deserves better than survival mode.